Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to Manju's Max Trivia. Good morning. So today we are going to discuss some problems related to logarithm. We know that exponential function and logarithmic functions are inverse functions. So what do you mean by exponential function? Here, exponential function means how many times a number be the factor of the other number. Suppose 2 raised to 3 is equal to 8. So here 3 times 2 is the factor of 8. That is exponential. So here b is the base, L is the exponent and n is the number. Then if you are taking the logarithm of base b, this number n comes here and the exponent comes here. So this is the relation between logarithmic function and exponential function. So logarithmic function has so many rules. If we are going through that rule, we can easily do the problem. So the first rule is, my dear students, I have told you so many rules are in logarithmic function. So let's check the first rule. This is logarithmic rule of addition. Here, base should be same here. Here log m plus log n is equal to log mn. This is all you know. The log m minus log n is equal to log m over n. Here the base is a. So here also log base a and m raised to n is equal to n log m. Then here log base b a is equal to, then if you are taking the, it's equal to 1 by, here the base is reversed. This is the property number 4. Then log a raised to n is the base here. Then how we can write, if the base is having the power, then that power should be here. 1 by n is equal to log a. Then we know that log base a to a is equal to 1 and log 1 is equal to 0. And we know that log 10 is equal to 1. Then log 100 is equal to 2. That you all know. Okay. So let us go through the problems. Okay, these are the main rules. So keep in your mind. Then we get to the problems. So the first problem is, so let us go through this problem. Here it is so raining, so you can hear the sound of the rain also. So here the problem is log 4, 2 log 3, bracket 1 plus log 2, in bracket 1 plus 3 log 3x is equal to 1 by 2. So we know what is exponential function and what is logarithmic function. We have already learned. So for this problem, we are always applying this rule. When we are removing the logarithm, it will be an exponential function. Okay, so here, first of all, I am going to remove this logarithm, this first log. So here, 2 log 3. So we know, suppose here the whole function is x. Then log 4, x is equal to 1 by 2. When we are removing the logarithm, 4 is to 1 by 2 is equal to the function here x. So this will be our x thing. So I am going to remove the logarithm. Then see what will happen. So 2 log 3 1 plus log 2 1 plus 3 log 3 x is equal to 1 by 2. That means I have already removed the logarithm. So here it will become, here the base is 4. So it will become 4 by 1 by 2 and this is our x. Clear? So 4 raised to 1 by 2 is equal to 2. Here I can cut this 2 and 2. Again we are going to apply the same rule by removing the logarithm. Now it will become 1 here. So 1 plus log 2. Now my x is this one. So 1 plus log 2. 1 plus 3 log 3 x is equal to, here the base is 3. So 3 raised to 1. So here this 1 is here. So we have to subtract this 1 from 3. So I am going to move this 1 to right side. Log 2 1 plus 3 log 3 x is equal to 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. Again we are going to remove the logarithm. Then what will happen? 1 plus 3 log 3x is equal to 2 raised to 2. It becomes 4. Now we can write, here 1 is here, so we can move this 1 to the right side. So 3 log 3x is equal to 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So this 3 and 3 will cut. So the remaining is log 3 raised to x is equal to 1. Again we are removing the logarithm. and it will be an exponential function. That means 3 raised to 1 is equal to x. Here the problem is solved. X is equal to 3 is the answer. Here is another question. 2 log base 5 3 raised to x minus 4 log 5 16 plus log base 5 3 raised to x plus 97 by 60. So here if we look at a glance, we can see that this is the product rule of logarithm, and this one is log m raised to n is equal to n log m. So we can apply two rules here. By applying this rule, I'll get this function as log 3 raised to x minus 4 the whole square is equal to log 16 into 3 raised to x plus 97 by 60. Clear? Now, we cannot cut log like this. We have to apply exponential here. So when we apply the exponential, here also e raised to, here also e raised to. We know that logarithmic function and exponential functions are reverse function. So it will be nullified. So our logarithm will be removed like this. So 3 raised to x minus 4 the whole square is equal to 16. I am opening the bracket also. 16 into 3 raised to x plus 16 into 97 by 60. So what we will get? 16 cuts. So 3 raised to x minus 4 the whole square is equal to 16 into 3 raised to x plus 97. Now for the calculation become simpler, we can apply that 3 raised to x is equal to, put 3 raised to x is equal to y. So what will be our equation? Y minus 4 the whole square is equal to 16y plus 97. Now this is the similar identity. So a minus b the whole square. So y square minus 8y plus 16 is equal to 16y plus 97. Now we can make it as a quadratic equation. For that, we can do like this. Y square minus 8y plus 16 minus 16y minus 97 is equal to 0. So here y square minus 8y minus 16y minus 24y minus 97 plus 16 minus 81 is equal to 0. It becomes a quadratic equation. So we know how to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. By factorization method we can do it. So here by adding we have to get minus 24, and by multiplying we have to get minus 81. So which are the two numbers? So I can here take minus 27 and plus 3. Minus 27 plus 3, we can get the sum minus 24, and minus 27 into 3, we can get the product minus 81. So I am going to split this term as y square minus 27y plus 3y minus 81 is equal to 0. This is the way to do the factorization. So here y is common here, so y minus 27. Here 3 is common. Again it comes y minus 27 is equal to 0. So here y minus 27 is common and y plus 3 is equal to 0. So our roots are either y is equal to 27 or y is equal to minus 3. So again, what is our y? Y is equal to 3 raised to x. So here when I put y is equal to 27, 3 raised to x is equal to 27. Here 3 raised to 3 is equal to 27. So our x is equal to 3. We don't need to put y is equal to minus 3 because this is a quadratic equation. The roots are always greater than 0. So this is the solution. So here is another problem. 2 log 3x square plus 3 log 4x cube is equal to 4 log 2x square plus 4 log 6x. Looking at a glance, we know that we have to apply many rules here. So first of all, we have to apply this logarithm of addition and then logarithm of exponential. So let us go through the rules. Okay. So here 2 log. Now I am going to split this term. Log 3x square. So log 3 plus log x square. You know the rule of addition. Plus now 3 into, here also product rule. So log 4 plus log x cube. Clear? Equal to, here 4 into, here also product rule. So log 2 plus log x square, here also product rule, log 6 plus log x. Clear? Now we have to open the bracket. So 2 log 3 plus 2 log x square plus 3 log 4 plus 3 log x cube is equal to 4 log 2 plus 4 log x square plus 4 log 6 plus 4 log x. Now log x, we have to just club the term of log x here. So here, how many log x are here? So now we can again split this term. So 2 log 3 plus, here also log x square means 2 log x. Here also 2 here, so 2 into 2, 4. So 4 log x plus 3 log 4. Here also we can split 9 log x is equal to 4 log 2 plus, here also 8 log x plus 4 log 6 plus 4 log x. Now we have how many? So many log x. So we can club that log x together. Here 4 log x, and then 9 log x, that is 30 log x and 30 log x. So we can write here. Just clubbing of the log x term. So 4 plus 9 log x, that is 30 log x here. Here 8 log x plus 4 log x, that is 12 log x. I'm just shifting this log x to here, this side, so minus 12 log x. Remaining all the constants, I'm going to move to that side. So what will be there? 4 log 2, that I can write it as 4 log 2 plus 4 log 6. 4 log 2 plus 4 log 6 is already here. Now minus 2 log 3, then minus 3 log 4. Now we have to apply the rule of subtraction here. So we just look at here 30 log x minus 12 log x is equal to log x. Now 4 log 2 is equal to, we can write it as log 2 raised to 4 plus log 6 raised to 4 minus, I'm just putting the minus sign common. So here log 3 raised to 2 plus log 4 raised to 3 here. Okay, so now it is log x is equal to, this is a product rule, so we can write it as log 2 raised to 4 into 6 raised to 4. This one also a product rule, we can write it as log 3 square into 4 raised to 4 cube. Now it is the logarithmic rule of subtraction. So here now we get log 2 raised to 4 into 6 raised to 4 over 3 square into 4 cube. Now we can cutting like this, 2 raised to 4 log 2 raised to 4 into 6 raised to 4, we can write it as 2 into 3. That means 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 4 whole divided by 3 square into 4 cube, we can write 2 square. That means 2 square means 2 square the whole raised to 3 means 2 raised to 6. Clear? So here 2 raised to 4 cancel. 2 raised to 4 here again comes 2 square. Now 3 square cancel. Here the remaining is 2. And here also the balance will be 2. So you know how to cut using exponential rule and all. So here we have 2 square into 3 square. Now it becomes log 36 is equal to log x. Now you know, by removing logarithm, we can apply exponential rule here. So by taking the exponentiality here, we will get x is equal to 36. That means e raised to log x is equal to e raised to log 36. Since logarithm and exponential functions are inversible, so we can say that x is equal to 36. That is our solution. So here the problem is solved. Hope you all understand. If you have any doubt, you can ask through the channel itself. Thank you for watching.